In a world where cars are more than machines, here, we treat them as moving art, where every curve, every badge, and every horsepower number tells a story about who built it and why it mattered. This is not hype, not trends, not forced excitement. This is a quiet appreciation for the craftsmanship, engineering, legacy, and luxury that shaped automotive history. Title: Top 7 Classic Cars That Are Designing Today's Future Cars. Intro: Jace Hook. Have you ever looked at a brand new car and thought, wait, I've seen that shape before? Maybe the sleek headlights reminded you of a vintage coupe, or the curves looked like something straight out of the 60s. That's not a coincidence. The future of car design is built on the past. From electric supercars inspired by timeless legends to modern sedans that borrow their soul from vintage icons, the golden age of design never really ended. It just evolved. So, today, let's count down the top 7 classic cars that are shaping the future of modern car design. And trust me, by the time we reach number 1, you'll see how the spirit of the past is driving the cars of tomorrow. 7. Ford Mustang, 1964. When the first Ford Mustang roared onto the streets in 1964, it wasn't just a car. It was a revolution. A sleek body, long hood, short rear deck. The pony car look became a global obsession. Fast forward to today, and the 2024 Mustang Mach-E carries that same attitude, but with an electric heart. Even though it's an SUV, you can still see the heritage, the aggressive stance, the muscular lines, and that unmistakable Mustang logo galloping on the grille. Ford understood something crucial. You can change the engine, the shape, and even the sound, but if you keep the soul, the legend never dies. The Mustang proves that nostalgia isn't about the past. It's about timeless emotion. Number 6. Porsche 911, 1963. There's a saying among car lovers: you can recognize a 911 with your eyes closed. That's because the Porsche 911 hasn't changed its design philosophy for over 60 years. And it doesn't need to. The iconic round headlights, the sloping roofline, the rear engine silhouette, all still there, even in the newest Porsche 911 Turbo S or the all-electric Mission X concept. Porsche's genius is in evolution, not reinvention. Each model looks familiar, yet futuristic. It's like watching a family tree grow in real time, one that connects the past, present, and future of automotive perfection. The 911 is proof that when a design works, it transcends time. Number 5. Volkswagen Beetle, 1938. Few cars in history have captured hearts like the Volkswagen Beetle. With its round shape, smiling face, and humble personality, it became more than just transportation. It became a symbol of freedom, peace, and happiness. From the streets of post-war Europe to the beaches of California, the Beetle carried millions of memories and stories. Even decades later, its charm lives on through the Volkswagen ID.3 Buzz, where the same friendly curves and cheerful spirit have evolved into electric form. The Beetle proved that cars don't need to be loud or aggressive to be loved. Sometimes, simplicity and character are enough. It taught the world that design isn't only about power or luxury, but about connection. The Beetle's DNA still shapes modern EVs that want to feel human, approachable, playful, and full of personality. 4. Chevrolet Camaro, 1967. When Chevrolet launched the Camaro to rival the Mustang, the world got another muscle legend. It wasn't just speed, it was attitude. The 1967 Camaro had sharp lines, wide haunches, and a confident stance that screamed American power. Fast forward, and today's Chevy Camaro ZL1, or even the electric Corvette E-Ray, carry that same visual aggression. The Camaro's design inspired modern sports, coupes with bold edges, aerodynamic curves, and a front end that feels ready to pounce. Even outside Chevrolet, its influence spreads. Many modern EVs adopt that muscular minimalism look, blending nostalgia with aerodynamics. The Camaro spirit tells us that no matter how digital cars get, raw emotion will always matter. Number 3. Jaguar E-Type, 1961. Enzo Ferrari once looked at the Jaguar E-Type and called it the most beautiful car ever made. And honestly, he wasn't wrong. The first time the world saw it in 1961, it wasn't just another sports car. It was a piece of art on wheels. That impossibly long bonnet, the low-slung profile, the elegant curves flowing like liquid metal. Everything about it was perfection. It looked fast even when it was standing still. The E-Type wasn't just admired, it was desired. Movie stars drove it, designers studied it, and engineers tried to decode its beauty. It became a symbol of freedom, style, and sophistication. A car that turned every road into a runway. Even today, 6 decades later, its influence lives on. You can trace its DNA in the Jaguar F-Type, the Aston Martin Vantage, and even in futuristic electric concepts from luxury brands that embrace smooth, organic design. Modern car designers are realizing what the E-Type mastered long ago, that technology alone can't make a car beautiful. You can have all the AI systems and electric motors in the world, but without emotion, a car is just a machine. The E-Type had a heartbeat. It made you feel something before you even touched the ignition. It reminded the world that true design isn't just about speed or aerodynamics. It's about stirring the soul every time you see it. Stu, DeLorean DMC-12, 1981. Now this one is pure legend, not because it was the fastest or the most practical, but because it was unforgettable. The DeLorean DMC-12, stainless steel body, gull-wing doors, futuristic angles, looked like it was built for time travel. And in a way, it was. Thanks to Back to the Future, the DeLorean became a pop culture icon. Now, decades later, the company has returned with the DeLorean Alpha 5, an electric grand tourer that pays homage to the original. Sharp lines, minimal design, and yes, those iconic doors. The Alpha 5 proves that nostalgia can be reborn with technology. It's the ultimate example of how yesterday's dreams can literally drive tomorrow's reality. Number 1. Ferrari 250 GTO, 1962. If design had a heartbeat, it would sound like the Ferrari 250 GTO. This isn't just a car, it's a living sculpture, a symbol of what happens when art and engineering fall in love. Every curve, every vent, every inch of its body was created not by computers or simulations, but by human hands, guided by pure instinct. In the early 1960s, when others were chasing horsepower, Ferrari was chasing beauty, and somehow they caught both. The 250 GTO was crafted for racing, yet it looked too elegant to get dirty. Its long, sweeping bonnet, wide stance, and perfectly balanced tail made it aerodynamic before the word even became popular. It wasn't designed to impress, it was designed to move, both on the track and in the heart. Even today, you can see its soul in modern Ferraris, like the 812 Superfast, the Roma, and the Daytona SP3. The proportions, the fierce eyes, the sculpted sides, they all whisper the same legend. Even electric supercar brands borrow from its grace, proving that true beauty doesn't age, it evolves. The Ferrari 250 GTO is more than metal. It's emotion, speed, and craftsmanship fused into one timeless form. The future of design may be digital, but the inspiration behind it will always remain beautifully, breathtakingly analog. When we look at the cars of tomorrow, sleek EVs, AI-powered dashboards, self-driving systems, it's easy to think we've entered a completely new era. But every curve, every silhouette, every spark of emotion, it all comes from the classics that started it all. If you enjoyed this journey through automotive time travel, hit that like button. It really fuels the channel. Tell us in the comments, which classic car do you think deserves a comeback?